So thank you, Peter, for being here.
My pleasure.
It's our pleasure. It's our honor. So, just a little bit about the festival, about this our focus regarding the legacy between cinema and landscape. So, can you say something regarding also?
Well, I come from a background of people who have great knowledge of countryside, English countryside, of course, and I think I'm heir to that tradition. And I think probably the English invented the notion of climbing mountains and looking at landscape for purely aesthetic reasons. And we have so many practitioners, Wordsworth, Shelley, Turner, Kilvert, Samuel Palmer, William Blake, who are all part of that tradition. And it's very good for me to be part of that tradition. And I've made over 80 films in about 40 years, and a lot of them do indeed concern themselves with the notion of landscape. And I think probably another thing we could talk about is that landscape is beginning to disappear. It's, falling, I suppose, in front of notions of agribusiness, industrialization of the landscape, and so on and so on. So it's good in some ways, and it sounds maybe a bit melancholy, to somehow make a record of that. And I think probably the films that I'm involved in probably will do that. Not necessarily their major purpose, but in a sort of tangential way, it does in fact make that reference. I'm now about to make a film about, I suppose, the European landscape, so not just the English landscape, but the landscape all the way from Romania to Paris.
So thank you for being part of our family.
My pleasure.
And to be a new friend of the festival.
Okay, why don't you invite me back next year? In fact, maybe you could find some money so you can commission me to make a film about landscape every year.
Why not?
Okay.
Thank you.
Here's a witness. We're
agreement.
shaking hands on this.
Yeah.
Okay, I am a great, I suppose, a believer in the notions of a vanishing European landscape, so I'd like to welcome you to enjoy with me the possibilities of how cinema comes to deal with that sticky problem. Thank you.